heard the shouts, and then I heard them coming up the stairs, and going down the hallway to my room. The last thing I remember was turning my head to the wall.
Our case against change of venue and a plea for insanity.
Perry's lawyer was the former mayor of Garden City, and Dick's lawyer said that someone had to do it.
We have defense evidence about any little signs of irresistible impulse. So the men wrote that they were puzzled to why they killed their victims and how the murder was relatively unknown to them. And they also had a history of erratic control over aggressive impulses.
Dick Hickok has low self-esteem in society, and he feels that feels inferior to society, and feels sexually inadequate and uncomfortable relationships with others. He also has very impulsive actions without thoughts of consequences, and proof of residual brain damage and emotional abnormality.
I really wanted to, rape Nancy, and that's a good deal of the reason I went to the Clutter House. Perry's the one that killed everybody.
The night of the crime, going into the house, I knew what I was doing. But whenever I'm with Dick, I feel like I have to do bad things, in order to be accepted.
After extensive evaluation, I diagnosed he has paranoid and schizophrenic reactions with signs of severe mental illness and poor controlled rage.
Yeah, there was a time when he suddenly grabbed me and threw me up against the wall and held me there.
He has disorder in thought processes and tends to disregard reality. This is mostly a result of his bad childhood.
We will endeavor to particularly evince that the trial that was held there was just and fair, and that these men, these criminals, these murderers, were completely aware of the severity of their actions during the crime and should therefore be guilty and worthy of the death penalty.
I believe that both defendants, Mr. Perry and Mr. Smith, are both guilty of first-degree murder and should suffer the highest penalty of death.
They're guilty.
Really?
Guilty.
What are they?
Guilty.
Perry and Dick are both very guilty.
Well, Dick told me he was going to tie the Clutters up rather than shoot them.
We have a lot of evidence which shows that the defendants were in fact sane when they committed their crimes.
Well, Perry was a very normal and very healthy child.
For the most part, they seem very normal. Perry was very soft-spoken, well-mannered, respectful, just nice guys.
We also have evidence that disproves irresistible impulse. It's very compelling and actually further proves the McNaughton rule, which should be used in all courtrooms.
In a report that I sent to the Kansas Supreme Court, I said that the trial was fair.
For this is not about opinions. This is about facts, and the facts solely state that these two murders were completely premeditated.